Hey everybody, Dylan Distraction here, coming to you live from Batlantic Studios. I want to do a quick back to the drawing board and let you know, big announcement, the Kickstarter goal for Archive the Warhood Odyssey First Arc has been met. We have hit our goal. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to everyone that pledged and backed this campaign. I'm so excited. I'm thrilled. Yeah, 50 backers currently. We have just under 2 weeks left, so stretch goals is what I'm working on now. But thank you so much for backing and sharing and everybody that supported this project. I'm so excited to be making comic books. I'm so happy that Archive the Warhood Odyssey First Arc is funded on Kickstarter. It means the world to me, and I'm surprised at how many people are excited about my project. I'm humbled. It's such a thrill, such a joy, such a treat. Thank you all so much. So there's still a chance. Less than 2 weeks, but you can get this sweet shirt that I'm wearing here, the logo shirt, the claw shirt. Both of these pledge level packages still available. So if you want to back the campaign, now's a great time. And I've started talking about stretch goals. So we've unlocked the first stretch goal, which is bumper stickers. Oh yeah, sweet bumper stickers. The next stretch goal, which we've almost achieved, is the die cut logo stickers. So I'm hoping that this week we hit that stretch goal, and then we can move on to the third stretch goal, which has not yet been announced. But thank you again so much, everybody that's backed the campaign and that's pledged. I really appreciate it. It's exciting, and this is my third Kickstarter campaign, and it's always a thrill to hit that goal. It's a rush. It's great to find 50 people that are excited about my project, and I wanna find 50 more. I want to just keep finding people that like what I'm doing and want to share it and support it and back it, because I love making comics and I'm gonna keep making comics. So the more people that want to get on board and want to be involved, I'm thrilled to have you. It's such a treat. So now I will draw for you. Back to the drawing board. I'm gonna flip the camera. All right, here's what's on my drawing table. Oh, look at that! It's a blank cover. So, let me make art for you now. So yeah, I found out yesterday that I had hit goal for the Kickstarter campaign, and 50 backers, that was what it took to get us to the goal. And yeah, the 50th backer is a good friend of mine. And I texted him and I said, "Oh, hey man, you put us over the top." And I said, "I'm going to make such great things for you." And he said, "I know you will." So that was a special treat. It was nice that I knew who the 50th backer. It's great. I feel like I know all 50 of the backers, really. I've reached out to everybody, and there's so many friendly faces and kind people. I was saying to someone today that comic book people are just the nicest people. It's so wonderful to be involved in a community that's so supportive and generous. I mean, really, I'm always excited to see what my comic book friends are making, and I hope that they're excited and looking forward to seeing what I'm going to make. It's not competitive, which is such a thrill. I feel like if you like my comic, Archive the Warhood Odyssey, you can also like, I mean, I assume you like kind of a 90s era sort of genre, sci-fi kind of thing, but you can also like, my friends' books, and their friends can like my book, and it's not like you have to only like one comic or another, or you can only buy comics from me and you can't buy comics from someone else. Like, no, everybody wants to buy and share, and the more people buying and sharing and enjoying comics, the better that the community is, and the better that the industry is. And it's not like Marvel or DC. Indie comics is not like Marvel or DC. Like, you have to like Captain America or Batman, It's not like that. With indie comics, it's like, no, you can like everybody's stuff. Right now, Joseph Schmalke is working on Horror Babylon. That's incredible. He's incredibly talented, has a huge following. Incredible dude, such a nice guy, so supportive of me and my work. I often reach out to him and ask him for his advice and help, and he's very generous with his time. So should definitely check out his work. Of course, my friend Ben Bishop, he was just posting photos and images of his colored pages and his lettered pages for the aggregate comic. You should definitely check out his work. I mean, if you don't know Bishop and Schmalke's work, then you know you're living under a rock, because they're doing huge Kickstarter campaigns. They have a massive following, and I'm so fortunate and appreciative that they've been able to give me some advice on how to run a successful campaign and produce quality work. You know, they're working on much larger scale projects than I am. You know, huge, massive trades, big hardcovers and gigantic anthologies. I'm doing, you know, I'm getting there. I'm working up to that. But right now, I'm just thrilled to be making comics. So yeah, also, in case people aren't aware, if you go to warhoododyssey.com, which takes you directly to the Kickstarter campaign, I've added the mega pledge level, the massive, the everything and the kitchen sink pledge level. This is the whatever I got, you get it pledge level. You want a full 11 by 17 original drawing? Yep, that's there. You want issues, physical copies of every comic I've made, all 3 of them? Yeah, sure. That's in the package. You want a sweatshirt? All right. You want 2 t-shirts? Okie doke. Stickers? Yep, those are included. This mega level package is everything, and it's for the super fan. If you want to have, I mean, I'll call you on the phone, pretty much. I'll do that. I'll Skype with you. I'll draw for you. I'll come over and deliver it to your house if you live near me. It's for people that want everything. It's pretty massive. There's a poster involved in that one, in the mega package. So yeah, check it out. Go to if you feel like upgrading your pledge, that is the biggest last pledge level I have. That would be for someone that wants to really make sure that this campaign gets pushed to the stratosphere. But any pledge level that you've pledged at, I'm grateful for and appreciative of, because we hit our goal. And I found 50 people who like what I'm doing. I was actually I did a interview-ish for a writer who's a teacher, and Jeremiah is his name, and he just emailed me saying, hey, you know, I like your work. I wanted to have you answer a few questions about Kickstarter and being a professional comic book artist, and I laughed, and I said, and my initial response to him was, you want me to answer these questions? Like, I don't consider myself a professional. Like, I'm an indie comic maker. I'm an amateur. This is, I mean, what do you? And then I was thinking, like, well, geez, what would I consider professional level? And then I think of the people that I'm a fan of, and I think of them as professionals. Those are pros. You know, those are guys that are working for Marvel and DC. But then, you know, it's like, well, I guess that other people that have never made a comic or produced, you know, a piece of artwork, I guess they would probably look to my stuff as being at that next level. So it's so startling to and it's flattering to have someone consider what I do professional level, and it's like, well, no, I don't feel that way. I feel as though I'm an amateur, but a very motivated amateur, and at some point, I guess I would consider myself to be a professional. I mean, I'm not sure what that would really entail, but so yeah, that my initial response to him was, when he asked that question, I said, oh no, you would want to ask someone else what it's like to be a professional. I can tell you what it's like to love making comics and want to make comics all the time. Sure, definitely got a perspective on that. And so yeah, I answered his questions as best I could, and tried to give it any sort of advice, or because that's the thing is, I mean, all this stuff I've learned how to do is because someone else took the time to tell me. So yeah, anything I can do to motivate other people to do this, because I mean, really just making comics or following your passion or doing what you love, it's just a matter of making the time. You know, it's not finding the time, it's making the time. It's like right now. What am I doing? I'm making the time to work on this. I want to make things for people. I want to draw my character, Aaron Allen, from Archive the Warhood Odyssey, first art, currently funded on Kickstarter. I want to create, and anything I can do to keep it going, that's what I'll do. And that means right now, crowdfunding Kickstarter, great, thrilled. People finding my work through my website, batlanticstudios.com, join my mailing list, great. You know, anybody that wants to, you know, that loves comics and wants to support indie creators, awesome. Gotta just keep going. And that's what I said in this, and when I emailed the interviewer back, I said, your idols that you think have got it all figured out, and you think, oh, that guy's a pro, he's been doing it for, 50 years, he knows what he's doing, he's got it all figured out. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's chasing that finish line just like I am, He's never going to close that gap between where he is and where he wants to be. It's always on the horizon. It's always out of reach. And that's great. That's what keeps us going. Keeps us moving forward. I was looking at Eric Larson's Twitter feed. Eric Larson, writer, artist for Savage Dragon. I'm a huge fan of his. I don't know if you can see his influence in my work, but it's there, and in my writing. It's definitely there. And I met him, and he's kind of a funny older guy, and I was kind of starstruck because I'm a fanboy of his work, and I've been following him ever since Spider-Man. He was a big part of when I was reading comics in the 90s. He was tweeting out the other day about how he hates everything he draws. You should look it up. Look up Eric Larson's Twitter, creator of Savage Dragon, Image Comics founder, influencer. He's influenced a generation of artists and writers, and he said, in his Twitter feed, something to the effect of, I don't think I've ever drawn a line I liked or intended. I was startled. I was like, and I tweeted back to him, not that he needed my validation, but I tweeted back to him like, you've influenced an entire generation of creators that want to tell their stories and create characters, and you founded Image Comics. Like, you don't have, give yourself a break, but that goes to show, even your idols that you think have got it all figured out, and they're professionals, they've been doing this as a career. Yeah, they're looking at their idols thinking the same thing, They're looking at Jack Kirby's legacy thinking, oh, Jack Kirby, he could do 10 pages a day, and I can only do 5. I'm looking at those guys going, 5 pages a day? I can do 1. And 90% of the time, I look at it the next day and go, I could have done that better. So, I just thought it was ironic, funny. So, this is a sketch cover on my comic book archive, The Warhood Odyssey. This is a 0 issue. This is going to go to a backer. I'm probably going to ink this bad boy up. But, maybe I'll keep it raw pencils. Kind of cool looking raw pencils. I'll probably ink it. People prefer inked, I think. But, yeah, please comment, like, share this video. Let me know. Let me know if you want me to ink it or if you like it penciled. And if you want this one in particular, I guess whoever calls it first. This is the sketch cover pledge level. WarhoodOdyssey.com. Yeah, if you've pledged to a sketch cover level, I can't really promise that I'll be able to, in case other people have got dibs on covers that they prefer. And it gets a little tricky if there's a lot of people requesting specific sketch covers. But if this is one you like, you enjoyed seeing me draw it, yeah, go to WarhoodOdyssey.com. Pledge to the sketch cover level, and want this one. Call this one Facepalm. So, yes, please like, share, comment. Thank you again so much, everyone that is back to the campaign. Again, we have unlocked the first stretch goal, the bumper sticker. Ooh. And we are so close to unlocking the next stretch goal, the die cut logo stickers. Oh, these are sweet too. These are gonna look good. Stuck on things. I don't know what you stick stickers on. Guitars, maybe? Or on your car? I don't know. Do people still stick stickers on cars? You can. I won't stop you. And yes, of course, we have the claw shirt and the logo shirt. Yeah. You're going to look so punk rock in this. Archive the Warhood Odyssey, first arc. Funded on Kickstarter. I'm going to flip the camera. Hey, Dylan Distraction, Batlantic Studios. Thank you so much, everybody. I really, really, really appreciate everyone that has backed the campaign. It's funded. Gracias. I am indebted to you, and the comic book is my best work yet. I mean, it's going to be incredible. Look at all these sweet sketch covers I've been drawing. Stickers, t-shirts. You can't go wrong. It's going to be great. So, thank you again. Back to the drawing board. Dylan Distraction, Batlantic Studios. Please like, thumbs up me, share, comment. Let me know if this particular sketch cover is one you have your eye on, because maybe if you've pledged to the Kickstarter reward level, you could claim this actual cover that I just drew for you, my friends. Thank you so much. WarhoodOdyssey.com. See ya.